We are all God's children. We are who we are, and we should be allowed to be who we are.
Did any of the faith-based communities that deeply believe the other way take umbrage with you?
Oh, absolutely.
They did?
Oh, yes. I get it all the time. I keep saying, well, if you're the fine Christian that you think you are, why are you judging people? Why are you, that's God's job. We're not God. We're not judges. You know, we're supposed to love one another. We're supposed to not judge, and we're not supposed to take vengeance on other people. That's God's job. So I got too much to do of my own, try to do God's work.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
Welcome back, everybody. Lamont Tyson, Politics of Being Black. We have truly lost an icon of a human. Forget that she was a country music star. Forget that she knew she could win over racist ass white men by having implanted big boobs. She was a progressive warrior. She is the one that most of y'all get books from for your babies when they're 0 to 5 years old. I'm talking about the legend known as Dolly Parton. She will thoroughly be missed. And in this video, we cover some of the top stories that have been going on in politics this week. None bigger than the loss of Dolly Parton, where we're going through racist America, and we need every progressive voice that has a microphone to be present. She is going to be missed. We've also got Real Housewife. Y'all remember racist ass Kim Zolciak? Her son is alleged to have tried to pull a girl into a fitting room and sodomize her. Damn. I tell you, boys, sometimes karma is a thing. We got my boy Abdul El Sayed, folks, going to Fox News into the Death Star and trying to bring life up in that bitch. Remember, all the women on Fox News love him. They talk about how hot he is. I believe when he was doing the interview with Jesse Waters, you could see Jesse Waters getting a damn hard on so big the desk was moving up in the sky. That and so much more. Politics of Being Black, we're giving you guys all the biggest stories. Please be sure to subscribe, sign up for the newsletter, enjoy the video, and I'll see you on the next one.
I don't want to see any of you red-hatting fucks talk about how much you love Dolly Parton. Because while she was too good of a person to tell you how full of shit you are, I'm not. Because at best, you loved part of her. You loved the parts of her that didn't conflict with your bigotry and your misogyny and your vaccine phobia and your desire for the populace of this country to be the dumbest on the face of the fucking planet and your glorification of people who hoard wealth while other people fucking starve. You didn't love any of the parts that conflicted with any of that. And I gotta tell you, when you leave all that shit out, you miss out on a huge chunk of who Dolly Parton was. Dolly Parton loved gay people. And she loved trans people. And she loved kids and loved them enough to donate huge amounts of money that would have made her a billionaire, so that she could send out hundreds of millions of books to underprivileged kids that couldn't afford them. Matter of fact, Dolly loved everybody in this country enough that she donated millions of dollars to vaccine research, while you chuckle fucks talked about how it's just a cold and refused to wear a mask so that old people wouldn't die. So I hope you'll forgive me if I find it a little fucking rich to hear about how much you loved Dolly Parton when the people that you vote for, support, and fucking fiend for do their level goddamn best at every fucking turn to fight her on all of that. They defunded her imagination fucking library, for Christ's sake. Dolly Parton was an absolute American treasure. And I hope wherever she is, it's soft, it's got plenty of rhinestones, and a fucking great mic. But in my opinion, the best things about Dolly Parton had very little to do with the tremendous music she made, and more to do with what an amazing, giving, loving person she was. And that's the thing that MAGA doesn't seem to want to talk about.
Want to soak the rich. Let's listen to what you said about the taxes. Run it.
I also think we got to start taxing wealth for people who have over $100 million. I mean, at that point, like, what even are you going to do with more money?
What are you going to do with more money? I mean, whatever I want.
I mean, Jesse, I don't know how much you make.
I'm not a billion.
But I think I'd rather have. Well, yeah, look, so that's exactly it, right? The question ultimately is, do you want to drive on good roads, or would you rather have a billionaire make a second billion? That's what Mike Rogers wants. That's what Donald Trump wants. Apparently, that's what you want. I think the people in Michigan want something different. They want good roads and good schools.
So you're saying Beyonce, who just became a billionaire, she has to break you off something every year? She has to pay the politicians.
It's not me. It's the American public.
You're
Beyonce,
the one that wants the money.
To be able to contribute back to the public schools that she went to. I think she'd be happy to invest in good roads in her community. I think she'd be happy to pay a little bit more so that everybody had a little bit more.
You're reaching a little deep into the pockets,
to be defending billionaires from your channel, Jesse. That's a crazy thing. I thought you were for, I'm just saying, look, at the end of the day, I thought you were for the everyday man. Like, if you're for billionaires more than you're for every other person, well, you and I are just going to disagree.
No, I just think I have the right to the fruits of my own labor. That's America. It's not communist, what you're talking about.
No, the problem
with
it,
Jesse, is you about socialized health care.
Billionaires don't make money. And let me just answer the question.
Sure.
No, let me go back to that.
Go ahead.
Billionaires don't make their money off of their labor. That, I think, is where you head off. Billionaires that make their money off their money. So if you have $1 billion, your billion makes another 100 million. That's not the fruits of your labor. That's just the fruits of your money making money. I think it's okay. Like, if we tax you at 7%, you're still going to make, what, a cool $30 million off your $1 billion? I think it's okay. They're going to be okay, Jesse.
Yeah, I just don't like the idea of politicians like you capping how much money people make in America. That's just me. We can have the voters in Michigan decide.
Today, ICE can no longer use locally funded police to carry out the Trump administration's aggressive immigration agenda. Local cops cannot be ordered to aid and abet an out-of-control agency with an $85 billion budget. We've worked hard to drive down crime to record lows, and that includes working with ICE to track down and apprehend criminals. We will not allow local cops to be diverted as ICE agents to conduct civil immigration enforcement. To keep crime down, as we have been doing, we need local police focused on thwarting local crimes, not conducting civil immigration enforcement, not chasing Stephen Miller's inane deportation quotas. And that's why this year I championed a new law banning agreements between local law enforcement and ICE. Today, that law becomes enforceable.
Try me today, Scotty.
What I'm saying to you is that you know, by and large, is wrong.
Back in 2017, 74% of Democrats said they should work with the GOP. Now, 57% say they should stop the Republican agenda. There has been a complete shift in the mindset of the Democratic Party. They want resistance.
Why aren't they listening to the people? There's nobody doing anything. And what we saw, honestly, was a cave. Yet again, another example with Schumer saying, I don't want the smoke.
Chuck Schumer can't even have a book tour because Democrats are so enraged that the government was. And I'm just confused because last week I was told that people going and expressing their First Amendment rights was part of their democratic and civic duty.
He should show up and take the L is what I'm saying. No one's saying he can't have it, Scott. He can do whatever he chose to, but once again, another example of him deciding to hide. I would love for him to go on the book tour so that he can answer the questions of the American people.
NBC News on Meet the Press, they reported their polling found the highest level of enthusiasm and the country going in the right direction since 2004.
You do know what you're saying is incorrect. Are you on the streets? Are you talking
Absolutely,
to people in real life situations who have everyday jobs who are saying they're unhappy? You know very well.
Are you saying CNN polling is wrong?
No, don't try me today, Scotty.
What I'm saying to you is that you know by and large.
No, what I'm saying to you is that you know by and large people are not happy.
No, they're very happy. They're unhappy with Democrats.
You're happy.
They're happy with Trump.
You're happy. Democrats aren't happy. We're not happy with Democrats and the way they're handling
Let me try to sort this out.
South Africans are Africans. They are citizens of the nation of South Africa. They reside on the continent of Africa. For decades, this country, they are African. Whether they are white or black, they are African. And for decades, this country has taken in millions of refugees from several African nations that have been destabilized. Somalia, so much so that we've changed the entire demographic of a U.S. state. But Somalia, Eritrea.
I'm going to have more to say, but first of all, there are about 60,000 Somalis in Minnesota, less than 1% of the population of Minnesota. They haven't changed the entire demographics of the state. 1% of the population does not change the entire demographic, but please continue with their propaganda.
South Sudan, Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Again, South Sudan, these areas, Democratic Republic of Congo, the turmoil and the genocide being inflicted upon these countries is being funded directly or indirectly by the U.S. government. So something I've long said, if you don't want refugees, stop bombing people and stop creating refugees.
On Monday, nearly 4 months later, officers arrested Croy Beerman Jr. The case grabbed attention after police charged the 14-year-old as an adult with aggravated sexual battery and aggravated sodomy. Then his connection to the reality TV world surfaced.
Year-old is accused of committing serious sex crimes inside a local gym. New tonight, his attorney is giving insight into his defense. Channel 2's Courtney Francisco is live at Lifetime Fitness on Morris Road in Alpharetta. Courtney, that's where police say this happened.
This is the police report that says a girl told officers it happened here
near that pool area, and I spoke to customers out here about it tonight. Outside the Lifetime Fitness in Alpharetta Friday, customers were just finding out the teen rape accusations they've read about online are connected to their gym.
I was honestly shocked.
Alpharetta police started investigating the case in April when a girl showed up at the hospital for help. Officers said she told them a teen at Lifetime on Morse Road sexually assaulted her in a family changing room near the pool.
All families do come here.
On Monday, his mom, former Real Housewife of Atlanta, Kim Zolciak, came downstairs but did not answer the door for comment. His dad, former NFL player Kroy Biermann, did not answer either. The teen's attorney, Jason Sheffield, sent a statement that said, "My client is 100% innocent, passed a polygraph. Detectives found no male DNA." He accused the girl of lying about assault before, writing, "Sadly, these false allegations are a desperate cry for attention and are motivated by my client's past rejection of the alleged victim's unwanted advances." Customers out here tonight said they feel safe about security. Lifetime has not responded to requests for comment. Biermann's next court date is September 8th.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that full. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.